washing machine. Today is going to be a cleaning video. I finally put these blankets in the dryer after, I don't know, what has it been, 2 weeks, a week now of them having to be rewashed because I just kept ignoring them in the washing machine. I decided to start this video off folding these blankets because I wanted to have a conversation before I started blaring my music and getting the rest of the housework done and speeding up the footage. I have spent the better half of the last 2 weeks letting life, housework, depression, whatever you want to chalk it up to, defeat me. And I won't say, let me turn it this way so maybe we can actually, talk while I'm moving around. I won't say that every day over the better part of 2 weeks has been that way. There have been 1 or 2 days where I wake up with energy and get stuff done, aside from laundry. Y'all know, if y'all have been keeping up and y'all have been around for the minute that I've been making videos, y'all know that I hate laundry. It's the worst chore in the world to me. I would rather wash 1,000,000 dishes by hand than do laundry. Anyways, but besides from that, there have been days where I get up and my living room is spotless and my kitchen is spotless and the bathrooms are spotless and my bedroom is spotless, and I feel like I'm on top of the world and I can do anything. But most of those days over the last 2 weeks, whether it be because I wake up and look at the housework and just get overwhelmed, or whether it be we've had appointments and they're, right smack dab in the middle of my day, and I feel like I can't get anything done before them, and by the time we get home from them, it's time to get the kids off the bus and get dinner going, and and I just feel like nothing could get done. And then at that point, when I have a day where I go to bed thinking I'm gonna get up tomorrow and I'm gonna do this, this, and this, then we'll go to the appointment and I'll come home and I'll do this, this, and this, and it just doesn't get done, I get defeated and I get down on myself and I say, well, you failed yesterday. You're just gonna fail again today, so what's the point? And sometimes you just need, excuse my French, a kick in the ass to say, you failed yesterday, but today's a new day, and don't let yesterday affect you. And I also want to say, just because you didn't get what you wanted to get done yesterday doesn't mean you failed yesterday. And that is a lesson I need to learn. I need to learn that it's okay to not get everything done. And it's okay, and y'all can't even see me. Why do I do that? It's okay to take a day off, and it's okay if you leave dishes in the sink. And it's okay if you don't vacuum your carpet every day, or sweep your floors every day, or mop your floors every day. It's okay if your kids love to play in the bathroom and there's toilet paper rolls everywhere. It's okay if you've got 6 piles of laundry in your hallway or in your laundry room or in your bedroom or in your bathroom or whatever. It's okay. We all have to learn that we need to be easier on ourselves, especially as moms. You know, you may wake up one morning and go, oh man, I'm going to get all of the housework done. By the time I go to bed tonight, the whole house is going to be spotless and sparkly. But when that 10-month-old wakes up and he decides he's not going to be happy today and he's going to spend all day screaming and you can't handle it, no matter how many diapers you change, no matter how many times you try to feed him, no matter how much there's nothing wrong, he doesn't have a bellyache, he's not pulling out his ears, he's not putting things in his mouth, chewing on them, he's not, curling up in a ball like he has a bellyache. He's been fed, his diaper's been changed, he's not cold, he's not hot, and he don't have a fever. He just is not in a good mood. And it's okay to say, my mental health can't handle listening to this baby scream all day, so I'm going to sit and hold them. And I'm not going to get things done. But for me, what happens is, either I go to bed thinking, oh, I'm going to wake up tomorrow and do all this, or I wake up and I say, I'm going to get all this done today, and that happens. One day, the next day, I lose all motivation, and I get down on myself, and I start saying, well, you're just a failure, you're lazy, you chose to just sit around and cuddle your baby all day and not do anything. And as moms, I feel like we're extra hard on ourselves about that, because if I would have let my baby cry and I would have done, the chores, then I would have went to bed crying because I would have felt like a bad mom. And it's not to say that moms are maids, but it's kind of like either you go to bed feeling like you're a bad housekeeper / maid, and you get down on yourself about that, and you think that you're kitty too, and you think that you're awful, you're a failure, or you let your kid cry and you let your kid scream so you can get housework done, but then you go to bed feeling like you're the worst mom in the world, and so we've got to find balance. It's okay to sit and hold a baby who is seemingly throwing a fit all day for no reason. It's okay to sit and hold them because they're throwing a fit if your mental health that day just can't handle it. I have 2 shirts on because it's cold, and I put my sweater on this morning when I saw my husband out, just over my t-shirt. Anyways, but it's also okay that if your mental health can handle it that day, to take an hour or 2 and let that baby cry. Eventually they're going to go to sleep. Eventually they're going to stop. And it's okay to let them throw that fit to get housework done. But as moms, we find, I'm not going to speak for everybody. It might get a little dark. As a mom, I find it hard to find the balance. And when I can't find that balance, I get down on myself. I get depressed. I have bad mental health days. And then things just don't get done. My kitchen don't get clean. My living room stays a mess, because at that point, when my mental health is bad, I don't even have it in me to tell my kids, hey, do your chores. Get the living room cleaned up. Clean your room. Pick up your dirty clothes. I just don't even want to deal with it. And it's like I kind of put on these glasses that make the mess disappear, and I ignore it completely. And that's okay. I need to take my own advice. I'm rambling now. I don't even know what I've said over the last 10 minutes. But we folded those blankets. We got another load in the washer. The dryer's empty, y'all. The dryer's empty. So when the washer's done, we will put those blankets in the dryer and then start another load of either blankets or clothes. I should probably do clothes. My daughter needs clothes for school, so I should probably do those next, even though I have all day tomorrow to do laundry. So I'm just gonna, and some people may say, well, that's not that bad. Your house isn't that bad. And some people may say, well, that house is disgusting. I would never want to step foot in it. And I will say that most of this, like in my kitchen, most of the mess is just cluttered. Because I did clean my kitchen, what's today, Saturday? So I did clean my kitchen Thursday. Was it Thursday? Yeah, it was Thursday because my 4-year-old and my husband went and got their hair cut at the barber. So it was Thursday. And we haven't really done a lot of cooking since then. You'll probably see before this video goes up that we made the non-bread pizza last night on Friday. And so there hasn't been really a bunch of cooking done. So there's not a lot of dishes that need to be washed. It's just that it's spread out everywhere. And it's just overwhelming, you guys. I've been to a point where I felt overwhelmed the last few weeks. Not because of anything particular. Nothing, really life-changing is happening. But it's just been one of those times where I'm feeling overwhelmed. My eye itches, y'all. Where I'm feeling overwhelmed. My 10-month-old hasn't been wanting to sleep at night. He's waking up. Well, some nights he's not sleeping at all, and I end up having to get up out of the bed and come in here and sit in my rocking chair and rock him for 3 or 4 hours. Then he'll finally fall asleep, and I'll put him down in his playpen in the living room, and I'll lay down on the couch, and I'll get maybe an hour and a half of sleep, and he's back up crying and screaming. But then there's also nights where he'll sleep, but he's waking up every hour to 2 hours screaming. What else was I gonna say? So he hasn't been really sleeping, which means I haven't been sleeping. So, I'm sure that has a lot to do with it. I'm tired. And on top of being tired, I just want to sit down. I just want to rest. I just want to relax. But I know that I can't just do that every day. I have to keep up on top of my housework. And, this past week, we had, on top of that, my wrist has been messed up, so I can't, I did sleep and mop my floor Thursday, but I didn't do a very good job because I can't scrub the floor, with my hand. I can't put a lot of pressure on the mop with my hands to, give the floor a good cleaning. And see, I can't even focus, you guys. That's another problem. My brain hasn't been able to focus on anything for the past couple weeks. It's like I'm constantly, what's the word? Distracted. And I can't figure out why. I can't figure out why I'm distracted, but I am. And I just want y'all to know, and I'm putting this out there not for sympathy, not because I want you guys to feel bad for me, but because I want anybody who is going through the same situation to know, 1, you're not alone, and 2, it's okay. The mess will be there. The dishes will be there. You and your mental health is just as important as a clean house. It's actually more important than a clean house. And see, my version, so to me, there's a difference between a dirty house and a messy house. And let me show you. So, I'm going to show you around, turn you around to, okay, so right now, my kitchen would be what I consider dirty. There's things on the counter, dirty dishes, trash, all over the counter. So this is what I would consider dirty. Okay, so that's what I consider dirty. But if I walk in here to my living room, buddy, can you be quiet for a minute? You see how yes, this does need to be vacuumed from where my baby was eating his breakfast this morning. But see how there's mainly just toys all over the place? To me, that's messy. So my kitchen, where there's counters need to be scrubbed, there's food on the counter, there's, dirt on the floor, there's grime, that's dirty. Now, if the food wasn't on my counter and, the dishes were neatly in the sink waiting to be washed, and there was just clutter, like things out of place on my counter, like, say, the sugar was still there, and those bins were still there, and my pencil pouches, and the empty egg carton I need to give back to my grandma, and the pack of paper plates, and the baby's cookies were just spread out on the counter. To me, that would be messy. But since there is leftover gunk on the counter, that is dirty. That is dirty. Okay? Alright. I'm going to take a pause because my kids need me, and then we're going to get this kitchen done. Okay? See you in a minute. Okay. I think I figured out why they sounded like a man. My husband has this microphone set up on his computer desk, and he likes to play with the voice changer, and so we had the voice changer on here. So that's fun. I don't know if I'll talk through all of these, little cleaning montages, but I just thought I'd get on here and talk for a minute. I did have something I was going to say, but now I can't remember what it is. Oh, I cannot tell you how good making this cleaning video was for my mental health. Something about just blaring some 2000s country music and just cleaning and not worrying about anything else. Of course, if my kids needed me, I stopped and did what I needed to do. But I didn't worry if my phone rang. I didn't worry if somebody knocked on the door. I just blared my music on my TV so loud. That way I could kind of zone out a little bit. And, it really did truly help me. So, that's a tip for you guys. Maybe I'll just need to blare some. Oh, that bottle that I just threw, I threw it into his playpen because he was wanting it, and my son put it on the counter. I didn't just chunk it into the living room. And don't worry, I didn't hit him. I made sure I did not aim it anywhere near him. I know that there are some of you who really enjoy me talking through these. And I would love to talk more through them, but I run out of things to say. I think at this point I'm actually listening to Gretchen Wilson radio on Pandora, and I think at this time I went and changed it to no, I didn't. It's still Gretchen Wilson. I think about the time I start doing the dishes is when I change it to just 2000s country. You'll notice that in this clip I didn't really clean the top of my stove. I just sprayed it and wiped it, and I did not mop the floor. That is because we have had rain here the last 4 days. And I don't know about y'all, but I hate having to mop my floor about 500 times a day when the dogs go in and out with mud on their paws. So I will mop it tonight before I go to bed. I was going to mop it last night and just didn't do it. Yeah. I think I'm going to play some music now. If I think of anything else to say, I'll stop the music and we will continue talking. that's about all I got in me today. Tomorrow is going to be designated to laundry. I mean, of course, I'll like wash my dishes from dinner. Well, if I don't wash them tonight, I hope I will have the energy to wash them tonight after dinner and not leave them until tomorrow. So, that's all I got in me for today. Tomorrow's going to be designated to laundry. You're so happy. What are you happy about? Mommy's saying bye to her friends.
Hi! I can see me all myself.
Say bye.
Hi!
No, say bye.
Bye.
Okay, so that's going to be it today. Like I said, tomorrow's going to be designated to laundry. I am going to film my dinner tonight because I'm trying something new. I'm roasting in the oven a whole fryer chicken. So I'm going to film that tonight. We'll see how good that goes. I'm probably going to get some lunch, get my kids some lunch, and then I'm going to sit down and edit today's video. It shouldn't take much because it was a short video, but should I always pull my glasses up when I talk to y'all so y'all don't get a glare in them? Or do y'all not mind the glare? Y'all, my 10-month-old could walk if he wanted to. He just is lazy and doesn't want to. No, he's not lazy, but he did a few days ago take 3 steps without holding on to anything or anyone. And I haven't been able to get him to do it since. So, there's that. Alright, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.